Everyone. So today we're going to discuss or continue our discussion last meeting, which is aligned to linear equation. But this time, our goal is to solving linear equation using the addition and multiplication property of equality. Okay, so before we proceed to the addition and multiplication property of equality, let's try to recall first what is a linear equation. Pag sinabi natin linear equation, it is an equation that contains one variable, okay, which has a maximum one variable of order 1. So it is a form of um, we have it is a form of a, or we have um a x plus b is equal to c, wherein the x here the x that we have here is considered as the variable. Okay, this is considered as our variable. That's why we called it as a linear equation that contains one variable, because iisa lang yung variable natin. Okay? Now, let's go back to the topic, which is solving linear equation using addition and multiplication, property of equality. Now we have at least six property. So we have one of reflexive property, symmetric property, transitive, addition property of equality, and multiplication property of equality. Now let's begin with reflexive property. Pag sinabi natin reflexive property, it is a state that any real number is equal to itself. Ibig sabihin, any number is always equal to the number itself. Okay? Again, for any real number, x, wherein x is equal to x. Pag sinabi natin any real number, ibig sabihin, for example, is we have 2, 3, -2. Those are real numbers. Okay? Kung sinabi natin reflexive, kung ano yung value niya ng x, same din yung value niya. For example, so if we have x, okay, if x is equal to -8, then using the reflexive property of equality, we can create an equation that -8 is also equal to -8, and that's the process of reflexive property. Now, another example is we have like x plus 2. This x plus 2 is an equation, right? Pag sinabi natin equation, meron na tayong nakikitang operation or operator that such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. So for example, this one, x plus 2 is an equation. So using the reflexive property, we can create that x plus 2 is also equal to x plus 2. And that is reflexive property. Now, let's proceed to symmetric property. Pag sinabi natin symmetric property, for any real numbers a and b, if x is equal to y, then y is also equal to x. Kumbaga, kabaliktaran. So again ha, for any real numbers a and b, if If x is equal to y, then y is also equal to x. Ibig sabihin, ibaliktad mo lang. But they are also the same value or they have the same value. For example, the equation which is 3x or 3 plus x can also be written as x is equal to 3. Or it could be, let's say, we have if x is equal to 3, for example, if x is equal to 3, using the symmetric property, we can say that um, 3 is also equal to y, while then y is equal to 3. Kung ibig sabihin, ano yung value ni x dito na side is the same value pa din kay y. And that is symmetric property. Nagets? Okay? And move on to transitive property. So sa transitive property, we can say for any real number x, y, and z, if x is equal to y and y is equal to z, then x is also equal to z. Bakit? If you're going to analyze, pag tingnan po natin yung equation ni transitive property, kung si x equal daw siya kay y, therefore, and I mean, si x is equal to y, and y is also equal to z, so this means, ano yung value ni x is also equal siya kay z. Kasi, if you check here, they have the same term. Ito yung dalawa. Tama? Kasi si x is equal to y. So, ano yung value ni x? Yun din yung value ni y. But the second statement, ano yung value ni y? Same din yung value ni z. So, in conclusion, we can say that ano yung value ni x? Same din yung value ni y. Ay, ni z. That's it. For example, um, for example, we have if x is equal to, for example, yung value ni x natin dito is equal to 3. Ganon. So, using the transitive property, we can say 3 is equal to y and y is equal to, ano yung value ni y? So, yung value ng y natin, that is 3 as well. Then 3 is equal to z. So this means 3 or yeah, 3 is also equal to, then 3 is also equal to z. Okay? So if you notice, yung value ng x natin dito na part ay nag-share sa value ni y at the same time value ni z. And that is transitive property. Alright? Okay. Then, move on to the addition property of equality. Sa addition property of equality, okay, sa addition property of equality, we have this one. Um, for any, for or for all For all real numbers x, y, and z, if x is equal to y, then x plus z is also equal to y plus z. Ano ibig sabihin nito? How to prove that x is equal to y if we have the equation which is x plus z is equal to y plus z. Ang ibig sabihin yan, we can have this one. So, para ma-equal or ma-prove natin that x is equal to y, so we have to subtract z here. We also have to subtract z. So, pag sinubtract po natin yan, that is equal to 0. So, yung maiwan na lang is si x dito na part, then si y dito na part. That's why we have this one over here. Okay? So, and that is the addition property of equality. Okay? For example, um, for example, we have x minus 2. Okay? So, x minus 2 is equal to 7. So in this part, x minus 2 is equal to 7. So we're looking for the value of x, right? So in this part, we can apply the addition property of equality, or other term for this one is we have the APE. So in this part, we have to add 2 here. Oops. We have to add 2, okay? You also have to add 2. Maga, kung addition property of equality, kung unsay imong gibuhat sa pikas, kung nag-add ka sa pikas equation dali na part, ibig sabihin mag-add pud ka sa pikas na part. Okay? So this is cancel out. So yung maiwan na lang is si x. Bakit na cancel out man, sir? It's because negative 2 plus 2, they are unlike sign, di ba? So ibig sabihin, we have to subtract. Okay? Now, this one, 7 plus 2, that is equal to 9. So this means ang value ni x dito is equal to 9. Now let's try to check if ang sagot po natin is correct. So if ang x is equal to 9, so checking po tayo ha. If x is equal to 9, substitute po natin sa ating original na equation. So that is 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. 9 minus 2, that is 7. Then it is also equal to 7. So our process or our solution is correct using addition property of equality. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to the multiplication property of equality. Sa multiplication property of equality, for all real numbers, x, y, and z, if x is equal to y, then x, y is also equal to y, z. Okay? And make sure, ano, that is x, z, and make sure, take note ha, that z is not equal to 0. Make sure that z is not equal to 0. Then x is equal to 1. Or then x is equal to y. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin nito? Sa multiplication property of equality, if meron po tayong x, z, or if i-multiply po natin si x at saka si z, equal daw yung result niya kay y at saka z. But make sure that yung value ng z natin are not or is not equal to 0. Okay? Yun yung ibig sabihin. For example, okay? Uh, for example, so if we have x over 6 is equal to 5. Ganito yung example natin. So in that case, x over 6 is equal to 5. So in that part, ang pwede po natin gawin para ma-identify po natin yung value ng x natin is we have to divide this one by 1. Okay? So we can do the multiplication or cross multiply yan at saka ito. So x times 1 that is equal to x while 6 times 5 or 6 multiplied to 5 that is equal to 30. So this means that the value of x natin is equal to 30. Okay? And those are the property or yeah, the property that we can properties of equality that we can apply in some problem when it comes to linear equation. All right. Now, I'll give you at least three example for this one, which is ma-apply po natin yung mga property natin. Okay. Example number one. So, let's say, for example, you have to solve um, for x in the given equation, which is x plus 5 is equal to 25. So in this part, ang goal po natin is to identify ano yung value ng x po. Okay? Yun yung value natin or yun yung goal natin for this example. So, kung ganyan po yung problem natin, we need to check kung ano yung mga possible property na ma-apply natin to solve this problem. Okay? So, if you notice, we only have one variable and ang gagawin natin is uh, hanapin yung value ng x. So, in this part, if you remember our process, we can actually use the reflexive property or the addition property of equality. Wherein, for all real numbers x, y, and z, if x is equal to y, then x plus z is equal to y plus z. So, ibig sabihin, if ganito yung problem natin, using the addition property of equality, we can subtract 5 here. We also have to subtract 5. So, in this case, cancel out itong dalawa kasi they have unlike sign. So, subtract. So, yung matira na lang is x. So, 25 minus 5, that is equal to 20. So, this means, ang solution natin, x is equal to 20. So, ang property na ginamit natin is addition property of equality. All right. Now, let's proceed to example number two. So example number two, let's say, uh, let's let's say we have mm, solve for x in the equation, which is x minus 4 is equal to 9. Now, solve for x in the equation, which is x is equal to 4. So, same process pa din. Gamit tayo ng addition property. So, pag addition property, if para ma-cancel out natin dito kung ano yung sign ni number, this one, dito na part, if negative yung sign ng number natin, so we have to use positive para ma-cancel out natin. Pero kung positive yung number, so we have to use negative. So in this part, since negative mine, so positive 4 ang gamitin. So we have also add 4. So this case, this is cancel out. So yung maiwan na lang is si x and 9 plus 4 that is equal to 13. So this means ang value ng x natin is equal to 13. So this is also the rule of APE. Again, yung APE natin is yung tinatawag natin na addition property of equality. So I hope that these lessons are clear. So we will going to uh, later I will give you the activity. So I want you to study about this lesson. So by uh para mamaya ano na lang activity na lang or clarificatory. Okay? So goodbye everyone and take care. Thank you.